After covering almost 800,000 kilometers of testing in temperatures ranging from -20 to +50 degrees Celsius over 3 continents, the Tata Hexa has just arrived in India, and we are here in the state of Telangana to test it out, so do stay tuned. So as you can see, there's a very aggressive design philosophy, plenty of chrome. You have these really subtle, crisp and chisel lines which are flowing seamlessly from front to back. You have these blacked out headlamps, you have DRLs, you have this grille which is looking quite premium as well. Color tones excellent. The shape, the overall sculpted shape of the hood as well is really good. And as you can see, this is one really aggressive looking mean machine. Now, Tata calls it the impact design philosophy. You have also seen it on the Tiago. On the inside as well, there is a completely new theme and a completely new design language which can be seen. Let's go inside and check it out as well. So on the inside, the Tata Hexa has a really contemporary and upmarket feel about it. You have these fantastic materials which have been used all around the cabin. They're neat to touch and feels really premium. You have plenty of chrome which has been used subtly all around the cabin. You have piano black finish as well, used in decent proportions. It's not gone overboard, so it's pretty good, looks pretty nice, really good touch and feel, really good fit and finish. And while sitting inside it, you do wonder, Tata is growing by leaps and bounds. This vehicle also comes with a multifunction steering wheel which is adjustable for height, however not for reach. So that's something which could have been added. You have 4 different driving modes: auto, comfort, dynamic and rough road. You can toggle them using a knob right here on the center floor console. You have inputs for USB and auxiliary. You can also connect to the system via Bluetooth. You have multiple apps which have also been designed for this vehicle. Now it's a 5-inch touchscreen display. You have it for connecting your phone, voice commands, for navigation. Apart from that, you can also activate hill descent control from here. Mood lighting can be controlled from here and through an app. And you can also customize different shortcuts in this. Apart from this, you also get a slot for SD card. You have electrically adjustable and electrically retractable ORVMs as well. And you also get a cooling box right here where you can maybe store some juice or beer if you like. A decently spaced glove box, plenty of cubby holes and storage spaces. You also have bottle holders in your doors and one over here as well. I'm also getting a lot of comfort sitting in these seats, so decent amount of bolstering on the sides right here and right here. Good amount of lumbar support and good amount of thigh support as well. Let's go and check out what's on offer in the back seat as well. So I'm sitting in the second row now. It's a really spacious cabin, lots of big windows all around. So you get that roomy feeling in here. Plenty of space to really stretch out and relax. I mean, I haven't adjusted this seat at all. For reference, my height is 5'7" and more than adequate knee room and leg room. Easily 3 adults can fit in here comfortably. You also have an armrest which also doubles up as a cup holder and a storage space. Plenty of cubby holes over here as well, bottle holders over here. You have a bottle holder over here as well which can be folded away, so practicality at its best. You also get a 2-volt power socket and a USB slot right here. You have rear AC vents on the center floor console. You also get rear AC vents right here on the sides. You have storage spaces over here, and you also get pull-up blinds for the second row in case you want to sit in some privacy. It's definitely something which has been well thought out. You can clearly make out that Tata has worked and put their heart and soul into this product, and it is something which will not disappoint you. So if you're really interested in buying a spacious utility vehicle which is capable, which is practical, then this is definitely one of the best bets I have come across in the segment. So you also have pull down seats over here. However, it's not a one touch tumble. You do have to put in a little effort to get in, but once you do, it's not that difficult. So I'm in the third row of the cabin of the Tata Hexa, and as you can see, decently spaced, and I'm rather surprised by that. Decent amount of knee room, little bit of leg room to stretch out. Under thigh support takes a hit, and back support is great. It's not too cramped, as you have these big windows right here, so you definitely do have that roomy feeling over here as well. And you also get AC vents for the third row, which is really good to have. You have cup holders over here and over here, quite decent, and you have really nice seats as well. So we've been driving around in the state of Telangana, and I must say these roads are brilliant. But what's more brilliant is the new Tata Hexa. This vehicle comes with a 2.2 litre Varico 400 diesel engine. The engine puts out approximately 156 PS of power at 4000 RPM and 400 Newton meters of torque, ranging from 1700 to 2700 RPM. That's quite a decent band in which peak torque comes in. So one can really feel that surge of power, especially when moving off from standstill. If you floor the accelerator and you want to get going, this vehicle definitely picks up speed with ease. The vehicle also gets decent braking power, so it has 298mm discs in the front and 206mm discs in the rear. Good stopping power and capability as well. The steering is really weighted well and is quite light and nimble. The vehicle feels fleet-footed as well, despite being a diesel, despite being a heavy vehicle. So the suspension setup on the Tata Hexa is a double wishbone type with coil springs in front and a rigid 5-link axle with coil springs in the rear. The suspension is finely tuned. It's slightly on the stiffer side, but it gobbles up bad roads with ease, and bumpy roads it's not really a hassle, not really bothersome. So the automatic version of the Tata Hexa, the shifts are really smooth, and if you're leisurely cruising around in the city, then this vehicle will give you a lot of pleasure while driving. You don't need to bother about clutching, especially in stop and go traffic. It's easy, it's quite maneuverable, and a lot of fun to drive as well. If you want to put it through its paces, just push that lever to the left, it goes into sports mode, and off you go. The vehicle maintains RPMs of 3000 to 4000. The upshift comes at 4000 RPM, and there I just touched 100 with ease. The Tata Hexa is also immensely capable. It comes with Auto Comfort, Dynamic and Rough Road Super Drive modes. While the Comfort mode is for leisurely cruising the highways with ample of power on demand, you can also turn on the Dynamic Drive mode for a sporty and much more thrilling drive experience. And in case you want to do a patch of off-roading, then you also have the Rough Road mode, in which the engine is running at optimum performance and you can climb up steep inclines and gradients or brake over loose surfaces with ease. The Rough Road mode also increases the vehicle's off-roading capability immensely. The vehicle comes with ESP, and that also has rollover mitigation. So even if the vehicle senses some kind of a tendency or fall before it happens, a rollover, it can correct the motion of the vehicle and prevent an accident, which is a really handy function to have. Now, apart from ESP, you also have ABS and EBD, 6 airbags for safety. It's great, it's packed. I'm really loving the Tata Hexa, and I'm sure you will too. If you are looking for a vehicle of this stature in the segment, then I must suggest that you should go and check out the Tata Hexa whenever it does get launched. Yes, the price has not been announced yet and we are still waiting for that. Our expected price would be anywhere from 12 to 13 lakhs, ex-showroom of course. So despite trying really hard, it was difficult to find something which was not good on the Tata Hexa, and I'm literally nitpicking right here. This vehicle in almost all senses is really practical. It has good performance. It comes with all the bells and whistles that one desires in a vehicle of its stature and in the segment. And the Tata badge is definitely moving up in life spaces and is making an impact, whether it's their design, whether it is the overall appeal of their vehicles. If you're looking for a life utility vehicle, an SUV or an MPV like this, it's a life utility vehicle, then this is one of the most practical bets you can find in the market. Hey there, so if you did like our video, please remember to like, share and subscribe to the Motown India show.
Today, the company is known as Mahindra Electric, and the car they manufacture is the E2O.